orientation acceleration program, okay? Orientation acceleration program into industry. We know 2024 is just by the corner and lots of anticipation. What are the global trends? What are some of the interesting outlook when we look at the industry, when we look at our careers, our way of working? How can we create value? How can we sustain value? How can we turn ideas to reality? This is what we're here to discuss in a few minutes. And I'm sure with your busy, watertight schedule, you could still connect to this webinar. Let us make justice by putting attention. Within the next 40 minutes, we should be done. And there should be some good take home from our webinar today. So welcome everyone on board, connected. I'm sure if you'd like to introduce yourself, you will be given the chance to do that. But if you can, if you'd like to introduce yourself on a silent mode, that's still very fine. We're going straight into our objective for this webinar. Okay, so first of all, we would like to introduce ourselves because somehow we probably have not met before. And our organization has been in existence for more than 10 years, offering project management training. And we are authorized training partners. So we're going to talk a little bit about that, fine. We would be able to introduce a very huge subject on the project economy and the future of work. How we as professionals are well equipped and positioned to make a change in our world through project management best practices. Then we should be able to look at some mega trends that shape the industry today. What are the demands in terms of talents? And where can you market your talents? If you develop any talent, is it useful? Is it marketable? Where is it needed? Somebody can be a project manager certified, but probably he doesn't know where is needed the most. You may be underused or under performing in that role or position. We're going to see how we can operate new frontiers for you to forge forward, advancing your career and becoming a more fulfilled professional. Then, of course, we should be able to look at, tie it in with discussion around the PMI certifications. How relevant are they? What are the trends as regarding the certifications offered by the Project Management Institute? Of course, we'll be able to answer your questions if you have any of them after we must have done this presentation. I know it's an end of year and it's a very busy period. I will try to be as brief and practical as much as possible. I wouldn't be able to go that too deep, but at least you would have something that would substitute for this time that you are giving to this webinar. Okay, these are my names. I'm a project manager, certified practitioner in project management and agile enterprise consultant. I'm a licensed instructor with the Project Management Institute. And we like to get one or two of us, open your mic and tell us where you're connected from and what forms your basis of inspiration being part of this webinar today. If I hear that, I would definitely gain more traction on how we can deliver the discussion today. Remember, it could be interactive, but at least for the first 20 minutes, I should be able to do something personally on presenting about what the industry is, and then I can open it up to any discussion. All right, so do we have anybody you want to give your introduction? Good. So we have Oregon Joshua. Your mic is open. Could you go forward to introduce yourself?
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Orogo PMP Joshua. It's nice to meet you.
Perfect. Perfect. So you're connected from where and what could be your expectation for this webinar, sir?
I'm from Nigeria, and my expectation to gain more knowledge about projects and its management to improve my daily life activities.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you, Joshua. It's a pleasure talking with you, meeting with you. Any other person, please? Can we go on to one more person, participant, please? Okay. Yes, we have Raymond open. Yes, Raymond, can we hear from you?
Yes, my name is Raymond Jakata. I'm calling from Angola. I've been involved in projects for the past almost 8 years, but I want to become a certified project professional.
Perfect. Mr. Raymond, it's a pleasure talking with you, connecting with you in this webinar. Thank you. All right. I'm very much, yes, somebody wants to speak, okay.
Hi,
one more chance, Mr. John.
yeah, good afternoon, everybody. My name is John Amoka. I'm calling from Abuja, Nigeria. I'm a PMP certified. My expectation is just to learn more then. I don't know if this can add to my PDU. That's why I'm joining this.
Oh, that's interesting, Mr. John. I understand what you mean by PDU. All right, that's fine. Okay, that's it. By the end of this webinar, we definitely would put you through the PDU maintenance program, and that is quite interesting. Okay, I see like someone wants to participate right now by communicating. Though I was limiting to 2 or 3. Please, okay, if you're ready to introduce yourself, just one more chance, please. Can we have one more person because of time? Yes.
Any rules to the introduction? Well, my name is May Eugene Mo, Cameroon, and just interested in learning about project and project management.
Perfect, perfect. You're welcome, Mr. Eugene. All right.
Good afternoon.
All right, we are set to go. Good afternoon. We speak now, Michael.
My name is Michael Opok. I'm from Nairobi, Kenya.
From Nairobi, interesting. You're welcome.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Good. Can you share your passion with project management and what this webinar is about for you?
Yes, I'm interested in project costing and a bit of project auditing.
Great.
Yes.
Great. Okay, that's fine. Thank you so much hearing from you. I know everybody would like to introduce themselves. Kindly send me an introduction on the chat window so that we can pick up with the relevant discussions. And then at the end, probably we can get one or more introductions. Okay, thank you. All right. Thank you so much for connecting. And I think this time would be a fruitful moment for us to gain some insights. All right, so kicking on, we understand that there is a trend in the world, and every industry has some need and desire to become more effective. People want to do things better ways. Organizations are pushing to get to meet with competition and to meet with the trend. As individuals themselves are also looking forward to branding themselves, positioning themselves for global relevance. Now, all we need is that there is something common amongst individuals and organizations. They are looking to acquire the best talents, skills, the right knowledge. The educational system that we have received needs to actually be audited so that we can understand what is the resultant outcome and what do you know about your world, about yourself, about what you can do, about what you have. What can you do? What can you achieve as a result of the knowledge that you have? And how do you see yourself influencing and impacting your world? And, you know, the project economy is the driver for transformation. The project economy is a phenomenon of a coinage from the Project Management Institute, US, to explain what is happening around us and where economies, industry, organizations, people are driving towards, how the future will look like in terms of the global talent demand and the pool. Most of us know that project management seems to be a course that many people take in school or university. Maybe a practitioner can as well get this course to upskill and so on as a component for executing their work. Okay, if you're an engineer, you definitely think about project management being an added component to you as an engineer or IT. Some people have some some kind of misconceptions, I would say, about project management. They think project management is for engineers only or for IT people. Project management is for everybody. That's the first thing. And then everybody is a project manager. Somehow, because you one time or the other find yourself managing work that is attributed as projects. So if you are given a project to manage, this project requires that you have to work with thousands of stakeholders. You need to work with a strong team. You need to develop a global brand, and so on and so on. And there are lots of unknowns, complexities, and multidimensional things you need to put in place. How do you think you would really proceed with that initiative and make it a success? At times, we may just dread whether we'll be able to take up this particular initiative dimension and succeed. That is the quest. That's what many people are looking for. They want to get the skills. They want to improve themselves, therefore. They want to meet up to the standards that will make them confident to deliver. Projects deliver value, right? Projects are the means to create value and to deliver value. Financial value, societal value, and to also give you confidence. Therefore, certifications come in by certification bodies like Project Management Institute that help us to understand, master the domains of project management, like knowledge domain, performance domain, and then the behavior or personal domain, where you develop yourself to be competent to any task, to use any kind of methodology, and to be very confident and robust in delivering value. So now that is a challenge and that is a trend. The world is looking for that. Champions that will take ideas and turn them into successful outcomes that will deliver financial and societal value. So whether you're an individual, you will need to upskill. Like I said, everybody is a project manager, okay? So you've managed a project or you are yet to manage a project. You probably would more people fall in the path, in the side of accidental project managers. Permit me use that word for a reason. If you're a project manager that probably is not certified, you are an accidental project manager of some type, because you use your experiences, and at times your experiences may be limited by what you know, what you have been exposed to, and so on. And so, but certification offers the means for individuals to formalize their experiences and knowledge in a particular domain, in this project management, for example, and give you the versatility for you to answer, to be, to be quotable, to be an answer, a solution. You actually know you have something then. When you certify, you feel like you have something, you actually possess something, and you can make use of that thing, and there can be a demand can be placed on what you have, your certification. That is one of the things that the Project Management Institute has studied and brought to the world to shaping the educational system, even for professionals at all levels. You see yourself needing to upskill, to take higher responsibilities seamlessly, effectively, and reliably to deliver. So that is what we are describing as the project economy. The project economy is that phenomenon that describes the need for everyone and organizations to acquire the right knowledge, the right skills, the tools, the techniques, or what they call methodologies, to be able to carry out any task, any work successfully, and to deliver value, because projects are the means to deliver the system of addressing value delivery is project management. Therefore, people are looking for jobs, especially young professionals, mid-career professionals, young students from university, graduates from university, they're looking for jobs. There are lots of jobs. While there are mid-career professionals already looking to change their jobs, move industry and geography, lots and lots of demands, lots and lots of dreams. They can all come to fruition. They can come true when you know you have something, when you know you have acquired something, something that puts you on a global scale, something that gives you confidence. There are lots of people that get an education that limits them in the local, while there is education that puts you on a global, you see? So then, why I'm saying so, because I have facts here to tell us some things. When we move over here, we're going to be seeing a lot of trends. For example, you want to work in Canada. Imagine someone from anywhere around the world, Africa, gets a degree, even a master's degree, and moves over to Canada to work. Do you know that you will go to Canada, the first thing you have to do is to go back to school and earn a Canadian equivalent, for example, a diploma, anything that is recognized Canadian equivalent or global standard. The Canadian equivalent, for example, if it's not there, you know the type of jobs that you work, even though you are very educated from whatever university. The point is this: if you were a certification, if it is a certification,
yeah.
Hello, can you put yourself on mute, please? All right, okay, try to manage the interference so that we should be able to seamlessly deliver this. All right, like I said, if that candidate moved with a certification, like, a project management certification or IT certification, getting a job would be very easy, because that certification is a globally recognized endorsement, okay, of that person's professionalism. So it's recognized in that land. I mean, you can have your master's degree or PhD and so on, which is good. You're confident about it. But you need to fit yourself in the professional setting where work is done and results are seen. That's why certifications come in, because they are industry grade standards of working that prove that individuals have the proficiency, okay, to deliver results. Now, the Project Management Institute came up with a summary to describe the talents, the dimensions of talents that every individual or organization can develop through. Right? So like, is it John from Abuja who said he needs some PDU to upgrade his certification? That's quite interesting. Now, the PDU system works as a continuous development program and a quality assurance that you are continuously improving yourself in the industry. But do you know that degrees, for example, which I'm not against degrees, I have good degrees, okay? So, but I'm trying to look at, if somebody had a degree, that degree is not improving, except it goes and gets a higher degree, right? 10 years with that degree, you can value, you can, manage, you can actually determine whether the degree has grown by what dimension. But in the industry of change, where certifications play a role, the certification design follows a global standard that is also measurable with experience over time to mature individuals and organizations. And that's why organizations that are really serious about project management, they have what we call the project management, the organizational project management maturity model, or PM3. And they equally have a model for maturing and benchmarking the maturity of individual project managers called Project Manager Competency Development Framework. Now, the talent triangle here just shows us all the kind of skills that we need. And when you go through a formal project management training course, you become very, very solid and robust to deliver because of these skills. These skills are the skills that summarily develop a project manager. One, the technical project management skills, or what we call the ways of working. It embodies methodologies, processes, tools, techniques that you need to be able to tailor and apply to get the job done. The philosophy of delivery. So that is a skill that we need. Everybody should be able to have technical project management skills, to be able to turn these things, ideas, into realization. You need to have leadership skills, or power skills, or soft skills. These are people skills, and human aspects are very relevant in project management. You cannot manage a project without people. Robots cannot run projects. Projects are very strategic. They have a lot of benefit outcomes. They have a lot of contributions. So for you to have effective and successful projects, you definitely will need a team, and what have creating a high-performing team. So these are the capabilities that help you and organizations to be able to create high-performance teams to be able to deliver. So you have to be tested on that, leadership skills, how you have to motivate the team, how you build this team, how you enhance the team's environment for productivity, how you can resolve conflicts, motivate the team, and so on. So all of that is critical. And then you have the last one there, which is strategic business and management acumen, or simply business acumen, specifying that every project has an objective, and that objective is also aligned with the organization's objective and vision. And therefore, being strategic means you understand the business value of projects and how projects must contribute to the bottom line for the organization's mission. Therefore, understanding and having, project management offers you the understanding of systems-wide thinking. Sorry, it's like my line went off, right? When did you last
Yeah,
heard
we're
me?
not getting
Yes, we stopped hearing you.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. I will retract a little bit some few seconds back and pick up. Okay, so probably you had power skills or leadership skills, is that?
Yeah, you just finished talking about strategic and management
All right,
and
thank you
business
so much.
management.
I appreciate that. Thank you for the feedback. All right, so for the power skills, leadership counts, stands very, very, prominent in project management. Because projects are about people, projects are not about processes and machines and so on. If you were to say you're going to run projects by machines, you'll be very limited to the business outcomes or value outcomes and the strategic outcomes that these projects have to deliver. That's it. Projects is the most strategic way to deliver value. Therefore, let the AIs and robots and whatever they call them be focused on operational work, because in the future, the only profession the only profession that would have future proof, will be future proof, will have future value, would be project management. Why? Because we're just pointing on the fact that without teams, you can't have strategy, you can't get things done properly. Yes, but the teams put the machines in place, know exactly how the system will work and so on. So at organizational level, having a systems-wide view, having a macro to micro level perspective on how these projects will contribute to the organization's bottom line, that is what strategic business and management or business acumen stands for. And everyone that goes through formal project management training becomes so consolidated in these three concentric skill levels. Now, the talent triangle is what this stands for. PMI talent triangle is what we just described. Now, we'll move straight to, I wouldn't talk a little bit about this, but there are lots and lots of things, informations here telling us that the global demand for project management is exponentially growing. By 2030, there's need to fill up at least 25 million jobs around the world that are project related. And so whether in manufacturing, construction, information technology, publishing, finance, insurance management, consulting, and so on, we need project managers to power up these lofty industry dreams and so on. Therefore, we need to be able to see even the demand for women in project management is critical. Waging or raising an advocacy for women, it will be something that cannot be underestimated, because we know there is need, and many organizations and many parts of the world are looking forward to seeing how this becomes an encouraged domain as well. So Project Management Institute, founded in 1969, delivering value to all stakeholders, communities of practitioners, governments, organizations, institutions. They have been able to position this profession, project management, as a profession for the past more than 50 years of existence. They've come up with lots of research, documentations, methodologies, tools, techniques, everything that would need to be able to carry out work effectively, successfully. Project Management Institute represents an environment for change makers and for us to also rebrand ourselves, okay? So Project Management Institute offers the opportunity for everyone, from even children. They have programs for children to develop the project-based learning approach. How do you solve problems, identify problems, and how do you prefer solutions to these problems using the project methodology or project approach? These are very, very interesting things. That's to say, project management institute represents everything that you will want to be able to get things done effectively. So with a global footprint, Project Management Institute is powered by volunteers and members. If you can join, Project Management Institute is free. You can associate yourself with Project Management Institute, and then you can pay a membership premium every year that opens you up, guarantees you to access of resources and so on, tools, methodologies, and so on and so on. Then you have historical facts about Project Management Institute, which I wouldn't take much time there. But I think focusing on the certifications right now, we'll quickly, we'll have a walkthrough to have a glimpse on what the Project Management Institute offers in this domain and how relevant they are. In terms of certifications, if people are looking at what 2024 may hold, we're here to help us and, project properly. By the certifications that PMI has offered to the world, these are the foundational ones here. We do have lots and lots of plethora of other kinds of certifications, micro-credentials, and so on. But let's present these ones here. Certified Associate in Project Management. It's good for everybody. If you don't know project management formally, getting introduced to project management is by this pathway. This is a doorway, the entry-level certification into the industry. It brands you to understand project methodologies, concepts, and terminologies that help you to navigate yourself very much easily. Now, you can be a perfect team player when you're CAPM certified. Apart from that, those who have been practicing, but they don't have formal project management training, and they may not also have the requisite experience to take the PMP practitioner certification, they can take the CAPM, start with that. Even the Project Management Institute's president and CEO, he got certified, he started with CAPM last year, and this year he picked up with Discipline Agile Scrum Master, and then he picked up to PMP, that's it. So CAPM, even those with 4,500 companies who are managing 4,500 companies, some of them are CAPM certified. So CAPM offers capabilities in terms of knowing project management. PMP follows, but PMP is a cap, okay? It's a cap certification. I call it cap because, in terms of capabilities, in terms of the different degrees of capabilities that PMP offers. PMP is a practitioner level certification. It's a professional level certification as well. It's the gold standard certification, regarded as such. That means with a PMP, you are recognized as a project manager formally. And that means it speaks of your capabilities to the talent triangle that we just, discussed. The program management professional is another higher level certification. With PMP, 3 years, you can take PMP, 3 years of work experience after a degree. Program management professional, you have 8 years of experience in program related role and project management role. You can take program management professional. Now, program management professional is more senior to PMP because it's more strategic in the aspect of managing multiple projects to deliver benefits amongst them, which otherwise you wouldn't be able to get except you manage them as a group. That's what the program is. A portfolio is even more strategic, managing the centralized management of programs, projects, operational work, other components of work to be able to shape strategy and direction for your organization to attaining their goals. Without a portfolio manager, you probably will never be managing the right projects and programs in your organization. You may be investing on the wrong things. You don't know how to measure value, benefits, and to be able to select and prioritize which strategic initiatives will contribute to the bottom line. So portfolio is very strategic. Portfolio We need portfolio managers in every growing and mature organization. PMI certified practitioner, Agile certified practitioner. You have risk management professional, you have scheduling, you have business analysis. Now, I will point to them a little bit, one statement at the end. Sorry, I'm having some background interference here on the highway here. Okay, so Project Paraclet Institute is a training organization recognized and licensed by the Project Management Institute to offer project management education to the public. And we've been doing this for over a decade plus. And we have global footprints. We have representation in Canada. We have in the US. We already start in Nigeria, for example. And in Cameroon. So if licensed content, because when you have authorized training partner means everything is licensed. The material is licensed. The institution is licensed. The instructors are licensed, because you can see the instructor badge on the right here. That's a
So please, I'm getting some feedback.
okay, probably somebody has opened their mic and there's a background interference. Okay. Madam Levy, I hope you put this, you moderate this interference to the minimum as possible. Thank you. So basically, I was saying that if you have an organization that offers project management to the public, especially the PMI certifications, and you see this logo here on the left, authorized training partner logo on the website, correct. No doubts about it. If you really want to prove it, go over to PMI website. I can send you a link. You type in the name of that organization and see whether it comes up. If it comes up, correct. PMI has vetted that organization, okay, through rigorous auditing. And to certify the organization and certify the instructors, you have no fears, because there's quality assurance in what they're doing. And that's what we stand to be. We are authorized training partner. Our official number code is 5299. So if you go on the PMI website, you can track that. It will be easily available. That means we have access to licensed turnkey content, training content that is carefully developed and vetted by PMI. So our students don't suffer. You don't go looking around, beating around the bush. Of course, most of these licensed contents would never be available on the open market, open space, open source. Okay, so they are exclusively delivered to training organizations that are licensed. We have access key that guarantees you have access to contents, videos, slides, simulators, everything that you want. The learning elements are so rich that to fail the PMI exam will be a gross, it will be terrible. It will just be that you didn't just work, that's it. You didn't want to work, but you just want to write. So, but effectively, that is one of the contributing factor that has stood us in the success rates of our candidates who are taking the training, taking the certification exam at the end of the trainings. Many of them are industry practitioners, managers, directors, and so on. And they're able to ace through the exam with ease. And that means with a single trial, it goes through. We've seen that for several of them. Some of them are both targets in all the domains. Well, it is because our training is anchored on a philosophy, simply on 3 pillars, objectives. And for this, we say, we are not just training so that you earn a certification, even though that is at the back end. We train with the primary emphasis for mastery and application. You should become a project manager so that whatever you face, you are able to handle. Okay, so we bring you to the real world of project management. And the second objective is we train to bring the relevance, the opportunities you can have with project management and how you can exploit them. Because it's one thing to have a certification. It's another thing to position yourself well and see the opportunities, how you can navigate, to have a better life. So that's what we offer. It means there's a lot of entrepreneurial, corporate entrepreneurship, whatever you call it. Then you have certification. Being ready for the exam is ABC. Because when we are done with training, you are a prepared candidate and you are not a preparing candidate. You know the difference between the two. A preparing candidate is always not sure, not sufficient for the exam. Always thinking, in fact, they dread when they think about the exam. Well, a prepared candidate is the one that already, even the learning to prepare for the certification, it was a project. So it took it as a project. So it's confident. It's more prepared for the exam than the exam was prepared for. So that is what we really base our training philosophy on. And I think that has a lot of impact, even in the way we deliver. We can say a lot of things here, but let me push us very fast ahead to focusing on the certification framework a little bit for the next 3 minutes. The certification framework means PMI has certifications for everybody at every level, entry level to very experienced or veterans. You can have a certification that appeals to you and positions you on your journey to fulfilling the opportunities ahead. So 3 years plus specializations, certifications, and certifications from 8 years plus. Now, there is a suite of certifications that is totally new to the world, totally. I think that these particular ones are highlighted here because of their global relevance. In fact, they are so superior in the capabilities that they can do to an organization or to an individual. Okay, the discipline agile Scrum Master. While I put it here so that we can just hold the picture. You probably will just hear about it now, but later on when you're acquainted with a lot about project management, or maybe you've heard about, you definitely would know the powers and capabilities of this suite of certifications. So you have the Discipline Agile Senior Scrum Master. Following that, then you have the Discipline Agile Coach. I'm certified Discipline Agile Senior Scrum Master. And there is so much to do anyway. We'll talk about it. So much to do. It offers a lot of versatility. Now you have the coach, the certification Discipline Agile Coach. You have Discipline Agile Value Stream Consultant. In Africa, we really need to have more people certified in this because it will power up these our wonderful organizations and enterprises. Then, of course, the ACP certification. Wow, getting to know about it, it means you know everything about Agile. Agile is what? One word that people are hearing today, Agile, Scrum. Lots of people are running to get Scrum certified. If you type in your Google now, Scrum Master job, wow. I think you pull up a lot of information, jobs everywhere, jobs. But lots of people say there are no jobs. There are jobs. There are lots of jobs. But we need people who are certified and qualified for them. So ACP puts any candidate deep into the experience of Agile, on mastering the techniques, principles, and all the best practices of Agile. ACP will give that to you, and you become an Agile coach, Agile consultant, Agile mentor by taking the ACP. And then when you travel through from ACP through the Discipline Agile cycle, come on, It's like you have built a skyscraper, and then the sky now becomes your limit, your takeoff point. Discipline Agile combines the capabilities of Lean, Agile, and Scrum, and even predictive project management approaches to build a highly evolved philosophy of delivering value, managing projects, and transforming organizations and teams. Discipline Agile is powerful. It's powerful. All right. A lot of certifications here, like professional Scrum Master, Exit Agile Scrum Master. There are lots of certifications that people may wonder, which one and how do I start? No, that's why we are here. The difference is that a lot of individuals, organizations kind of offer trainings by just selling certifications. I think we offer a difference by the orientation, the value we deliver to orientate and position our candidates on the right career trajectory. It's very important. It's very important. So we can tell you which one is the best in the market, which one offers what capability, and what are the limitations, and so on. I can tell you all of that. Certified Associate in Project Management, we've spoken about that. Who are those that need it? Career beginners, career changers. If you want to change your job, get to a better place, why not? You want to move geography and industry. CAPM can offer you that pivoting. Upskillers, people that are working, they want to upgrade their skills to perform better in projects. They need CAPM, especially people who are managing functional organizational departments like marketing, finance, operations, and so on. Getting to have CAPM will help you. The content areas in the CAPM tell you so much. It takes you from a discussion from the traditional way of managing projects to the adaptive, evolved, and innovative approaches to managing projects, as well as builds a strong business foundation for you to perform well in whatever endeavor you have. So business skills are very critical, business analysis skills. That's why we're able to develop good business cases, business plans, business proposals, name it. Okay, so for ACP, or rather PMP, the course is delivered on a monthly basis. We'd like to train in a monthly basis because our bootcamp is not the kind of bootcamp where we compress 5 days straight and pound information into people's heads, and some people can't take it. You know, it gets tiring and fatiguing. So we kind of like break it up into 2 phases where you can be immersed either by taking phase 1, and after 1 month, you take phase 2, cover some 2 more days, and then you prepare for the certification. We open in such a way that you have a gap to follow tutorials, simulations, training simulators, practice exam simulators, and so on and so on. So you make use of all of those materials, because if you pound everything into somebody's head and you can't understand in 5 days, but you have paid the money, off, we have gone. That's how many people do. So, but we cannot relax it. You can as well take it through the evening shifts, where evenings or late night, yeah, when everybody is calm, 2 a.m. to 5, why not? All of these different delivery options will be available for us if you want to take any of our certifications, especially the PMP. So the PMP, you can have 2 sessions a week of 3 hours per session. That's 6 hours a week. Yes, on a bite-sized approach. So within 1 month and a half, you are done. You're ready to certify and take your career to another level. So with the PMP, the exam blueprints are clear. We are being graded, tested, examined on 3 critical domains: people, process, and business environment. And you'll be examined across knowledge domains and capability domains like predictive, adaptive, and hybrid development approaches. That's methodologies. Okay, so with the PMP offers you the capability to manage any kind of project and any kind of methodology and any size of project. So with PMP, the exam blueprint requires that you have 180 questions to answer in 4 hours less by 10 minutes. And of course, the nature of the exam is multiple choice based and so on. Now, the content areas you can explore in the PMP exam would be the training. Domains would be lesson 1, business environment. Lesson 2, starting your project. Lesson 3, planning the project. Lesson 4, leading the team to accomplish the result. Lesson 5, supporting team performance. Lesson 6, closing the project or phase. Inside each of these lesson areas, you have lots and lots of topics with lots of case studies that span entire discussion areas in the course, like this one, where it consolidates all areas of the lessons. And then that is it. Other certifications like construction professional. For those who are in the construction industry, we see that PMI has offered something for everybody. This is a masterpiece of the best. If you take this certification, I think construction, projects would take another turn. Lots of people make a lot of research for us and tell us that by 2050, the population of Africa will more than double. That means people are going to be living in homes. These billions of people are going to be living in homes and with powered cities and so on, industries. So infrastructure projects are very critical and increasing exponentially in volumes. Therefore, getting certified prepares you to meeting the demands of the future. Right. Finally, we settle here. We can clear it off in the next few minutes. The CAPM entry level, PMP, the gold standard, PJMP program, managing multiple projects, PFMP portfolio, ability to develop strategy aligned with governance, to be able to lead projects, programs, operations, and select the right ones. Then you have risk management. A lot of people are failing in their projects because they don't have a proper risk management standard, a framework. So this certification will put you as a project manager able to identify the opportunities or positive risks and enhance them, and identify the negative risks or what they call threats and mitigate them so that you can enhance the possibilities of getting your project successful. Lots of projects fail very woefully. Some even fail at their initiation. When they are being started, they already failed. So they're managing failed projects already because of poor risk strategy. So getting certified in risk management puts you ahead and in frontline positions in discussions on governance decisions over projects, programs, portfolios. Then you have business analysis. If you understand this particular certification here, I think you can do anything in this world when it comes to business, developing business plans, sound business cases, business proposals, business development, whatever you want to do, understanding requirements for your project and benefits realization. It's all business analysis. Okay, so with the ACP already spoken about that, scheduling professional is another very interesting certification. If you understand that most of the problems in project management are attributed to timely delivery. Scheduling problems contribute one of the biggest challenges in managing projects. Because of the time value of money, opportunity strikes with time, So we have to be able to respond in designing the schedule model that will respond to the timely completion of this project. managing all dependencies, resources, when resources will come on board, when they will be taken off the project, disbanded, and so on. All of these are critical to the success of our project. With that, I would say this is what we have in a short moment of discussion. I'm sure getting certified can be one of your next dreams. And in case you have any question, please don't hesitate. If you cannot push it verbally, let's say you can push it through the chat box, or chat window. I will take some time to be able to respond to that. And in case you'd like to maybe know how to get directly across to me with some of your questions, let me drop my email here, I think. Yeah. Or yeah, WhatsApp number can be more smart. Yeah. So I have +1 +1 173587608. Yes. So you can just hit me in on WhatsApp. Any other questions you need. But if you're open now, please, if you have asked a question, fine. Let us hear from 1 or 2 persons.
Hello, sir.
Oh, yes, please, I can hear you.
Okay, this is John Egan from Liberia. I want to say thank you very much for the presentation.
Thank you, John.
Respect to the choosing of the course, is there any guidelines that can help us to choose it as you spell it out in your presentation? Respect to the environment that we can put ourselves in. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you, John. Thank you very much. I know it's a critical concern for many people knowing which one you can take. Like I said, this one is a phase presentation, right? And probably we can go on a one-on-one to help you. We'd like to walk you through with reality, not just speak in the air and believe that you got it. Probably if you need more expert guidance, we can position you well. Maybe we'll ask to get your CV, understand a little bit about what, your background and how you want to shape your future. We can propose you the kind of certification that meets your career objective. Is that okay? And if not, we would also make some available materials to you that could you could peruse to be able to make some judgments reasonably. Okay, does that answer that, Mr. Joe?
Yes, please. Thank you, sir.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. Perfect. All right. It's good you're sending you emails. That's fine. I'm going to be responding to you offline when we are done. So if you like, yes, we'll send you the recording, send you some slides. That's fine. We'll do that. Okay. Thank you. If everything else is okay, I think because of time, I know this is a watertight season for us, managing many things, juggling lots of things, family, traveling, closing out the year, all of that is happening. But in case you still think that, like some people take more advantage, I mean, this end of year, they have time to be able to, pursue their, personal development goals. That's fine. Okay. This definitely comes to an end. We are done with the presentation, and I think is it exactly 1 hour plus? Yeah, 1 hour, 4 minutes. Wow, we tried. That's good. We kept to time because we said this webinar was going to be a 1 hour webinar, and then we would be taking ourselves to the next step. So concerning our trainings, our costs vary. If one would give you a cost profile based on your learning preferences. We train online, we can train face-to-face, we can as well train at organizational levels. So all of that matters. So we can send our course brochures to those of you who want to take certification training. And we would be definitely offering some discounts to you, especially for those who came through this webinar pathway. Thank you so much. All right. Yeah. I'll send you the recordings. Bye for now. I can say bye, right? Thank you so much. Have a wonderful season.
Sorry, I asked a question, Doctor.
Oh, you have a question? Okay, sir.
No, I already asked the question. I sent a message. I said,
All
how
right,
do I get
perfect.
to improve my PDU?
You're the PDU, perfect. This webinar offers you one PDU. We can as well augment your PDU through some of our, we have some free courses that you may just have a minimal token, okay? We present them to you on demand, validate them, and then it automatically gets into your PDU system. So, but this webinar offers you one PDU directly. So when you get your email or your PMI ID, okay? So just write me on WhatsApp so we'll be able to continue with the, assign you the PDU, okay?
Right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Bye for now again. Have a wonderful week ahead, and we will be sharing better moments ahead. Bye.
All right. Bye.
Yes.
Then the number thing we buy that one that. And I bought it over anyone. You find out of this, the medium size, how much it costs. Then we now times it because the medium size, new so the medium size, now times it to see if you can go for the medium size, but we cannot go for smaller size again. Now we cannot go for smaller size.
Tá wá gbé sọ́wọ́ náà yẹn, ṣèyàn kó máa float. Kó wọnú ògiri àbí? Àbí ó máa kó wọnú tábà ṣó lè wọ ẹ̀yẹ ká yẹ kó wọnú ògiri. Kó wọnú ògiri. Ẹ ká ṣe ìkan kó wọnú ògiri. Wẹ̀ ní sùúrù, irú ilé báyìí gbogbo òwò ẹ̀yìn yìí lọ. Gbogbo òwò tó máa wà.